Now let's actually calculate this surface area. So it says name and calculate the surface area of each solid shown, and then because this is without a calculator, we're going to use 3.14 for pi. So the first one is a cube, but the name that we're going to go with is, well, the base. This is the base down here, and it's a square. So we're going to say it is a square base. And if it comes to a point, it's a pyramid. And if it just goes straight up to the exact same shape, it's a prism. So the bottom is a square, it goes up to the top, and the top is also a square. So it's a prism. It doesn't come up to a point. So it's a square-based prism. And I'll put in here just a cube. We want to calculate the area of all the sides. But because it's a cube, every side is 9 by 9. And this right here is the top. It's 9 by 9. The side right here, I would say that's the left side, is also 9 by 9. The bottom, the right, the front, the back, it's all 9 by 9. So all 6 sides are the same. So let's find the area of one of the sides. So the area is, and you're going to have this formula memorized, base times height. That is a rectangle. In this case, it's a square. So it's 9 times 9, and that gets us 81. Now that's one of the sides, and you would need to do this 6 times for all 6 sides of this cube. So we need to times this by 6. I don't know my 81 times tables, so I will just write down here 81 times 6. I'll just do this by hand. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 8 is 48. And so you want to have some sort of concluding sentence. Therefore, that's the therefore symbol. The surface area, so I'll do SA for surface area, is 486. Now, area is squared. We're not finding the volume. The volume of a 3D shape, that's the space that it takes up, the space inside, that would be cubed. Here we're doing the area of all 6 sides, so it's going to be squared. I just don't remember if it's inches. No, centimeters. So that is it, 486 centimeters squared. Now the next one here is a rectangle-based prism. So I'll label that. You'll notice that I've already labeled some things. Let's start with the bottom. So it's a rectangular or a rectangle-based prism. It does not come up to a point. And you are going to, I want you to do what I've done here, and you want to label things really clearly for the reader. And in this case, we want to label all of the sides. So I have the front right here, and of course the back is kind of behind it. It might look better if I say, hey, it's, it's back there. I've got the top, and I've got the bottom. And I've got the left side there, and I've got the right side here. And so I want to make it really clear to whoever's reading this, all the different sides. Now, the top and the bottom are both, let's just double check here, they're both the same. So let's just scroll down, because apparently things like to shoot around here. So I've got 2 by 7. So that area would be base times height, so 2 by 7 or 7 by 2. And here I've got 7 by 2. So the top and bottom are the same. So I'll need to do it once and then double it. The left side is base times height, because it's a rectangle. So 2 times 4, but that's also the same here. This is 2, this is 4. So I only need to do that once and then just double it. And same with the front. The front here, that's 7, and this is 4. So 7 times 4, and the back would be the same. So these are all nice. They're not circles. There's no pi in there. They're not even triangles. They're all rectangles. And so I've labeled them in a way that say, hey, we're going to group these together. We're going to group the front and back. We're going to group the left and right. And we're going to group the top and bottom. We'll just do it once and then we'll double it. So the front and back. Like I said before, we got base times your height. And the base is 7. So the area is base times height. That is 7. And how high does this thing go? 4. So 7 times 4, which is 28. And like I said before, we're going to need to double that. So 28 doubled is, I think, going to be 56. I don't know, what is it, inches? Centimeters again, okay. And because it's area, we're squared. Okay, so we've done the front and back. Now we're going to do left and right. So what shape is the left side? So the left side here is base times height. It's a rectangle, so base times height. And the base is 2, and the height is 4, which is going to be 8. Now the right side is the same, so again, we're going to double that. So we get 16 centimeters squared. So that's our left and that's our right. The last we have to do is the top and bottom. So let's do the top and bottom here. So we got the base, 7 times the height. So 7 times 2. That's just a rectangle again. Area equals base times height. That is 7 times 2. Now if you did 2 times 7, that's okay. Doesn't matter. Order doesn't matter when you multiply. And so you get 14. Now I'm going to have to double that because the top and bottom are the same. So I get 28 centimeters squared. So I've done all 6 sides. I did it in 3 things there, but I was able to double it for each one to get the 6. I'm going to have to do some sort of concluding sentence. Therefore, the surface area is equal to, I'm going to write this vertically because 56 and 16 and 28, I'm going to add these all up, and I can't really do that in my head very well. So I'm going to go 56, 16, and a 28. We'll add all of those up. So 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 8 is 20. Carry the 2. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, really? 100? So there. So it equals 100. I'm going to put 100 centimeters squared. So again, we're just finding the area of all the sides. Let's see if this will fix itself or if I'm just screwed here. No, I got it. Okay, so I'm going to zoom out here so you can see all of them. You need to make sure everything is clear. Lucky for us, the first one, all 6 sides are the same, so we just had to get 81 once and times it by 6. The other side, we had to break it up into 3 groups because there were 3 things that are the same. So like I said here, pause it, make sure you get everything right, and we'll start on the next 2.